Give them them numbers.
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
6,
6, 7, 8.
7,
7, 8.
8 right there.
8.
7 again.
8.
Walk it on down.
7, 8.
Little bit lower.
7, 8.
Little bit
5,
lower.
6, 7, 8.
Come on, come on,
4,
come
5,
on.
6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You think people are really gonna watch this,
They ain't got nothing else to do.
right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. And I am with my sister.
Your girl so fab. Hey, y'all. Hey.
And that's sister with the ER, not sister, meaning like my friend. Sister, meaning biologically, we share the uterus.
That's one way to put it.
We did. I borrowed it first.
Hey, fam.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Mr. Purpose. How you doing?
So, just in case they're listening,
You too, baby.
I told them that I was going to give them a shout out today.
Ooh.
The people back at home. So back at home, it's an early rant because you enjoy it. It's been a long time. Here's my problem. We're just going to jump straight into this
I was
show.
gonna say you didn't even do birthdays or nothing.
Nah, we'll get to it.
We are, because we do have some special people we need to shout out.
For birthdays?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do birthdays first. Who's that? Because I didn't look. Do we have special people we got to shoot out?
Yes, definitely.
Not that anybody's birthday is not special.
Right.
I'm like, so who are these
fuck
niggas?
y'all birthdays. So
What?
anyway.
I got a rant to do. Hold on. Birthdays. Well, how far are we going back?
Mine are just from a couple days ago, like 2 days ago.
Go ahead.
So, a super duper happy birthday to my homegirl, Allie Russell. Her birthday was on the 2nd. And also, for those of you out there, she just published her first book called It Comes from the Trees. It's a young adult book, but for those of you, especially those who grew up on Goosebumps and R.L. Stine books, this is definitely going to speak to your little horror classic heart. It is so well written. The representation is there. It's a quick read. It is creepy. And one of the things that I love most is that it's written by someone who looks like us. So happy birthday to her, but also make sure to go and go support. Like I said, the book is called It Comes from the Trees. You can get it on Amazon. Only $17. So please make sure show your support because it's always important for people like us to succeed. The other person is a good friend of mine since middle school. Oh my gosh, Antoinette Brown. It was her birthday as well. Her and Allie share the same day. So happy birthday to my gorgeous brown Barbie. And finally, this birthday is my homeboy. For those of you who've been following my radio journey, I spent 3 years with this man on the air. So shout out to my guy, DJ 20. I love him to death, the infamous legendary DJ 20. So every time y'all hear that song, let me clear my throat. And in the beginning, when he says, hit me with the horns 20, that's my guy. So make sure y'all show him some love. My little bald homie, I love him to death. So happy birthday, y'all.
So happy birthday to a lot of people that I have, but those birthdays are really important. Because those are very influential people into what we're doing today, and especially Allie, because it's funny. I didn't want her and Kim to be friends.
Yeah,
because I thought she was mean, only to realize she's just as mean. So, with that being said, so they worked it out together. So let me get through my birthday so I can get to my rant. My birthday is Clarity, Levert Diggs, Christopher Gossett, Deborah Mercer, Ty Rory, Sterling Edwards, Sangela Williams, 20 is on my list. Kevin Dials, coached with him. Lori Berkey, coached her. Rochelle Marie, Dawn Wilson, Demetrius Smith. Brooke Kearney's birthday was August 5th.
Birthday, Kearney.
Jasmine Sparrow, Daniel Lee, Aline Pate, and Keandra Bunch. Happy birthday to them. And I want everybody. I'm sorry, what's that?
Are there more birthdays? Is that birthday shout outs? Albert Pettigrew, Keith?
No, I think those people are either tagged because that's Sincere. Sincere is the person that we want to talk about as soon as we get done with the birthdays.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay.
So let's go ahead and let's get this the birthdays going.
All right.
Y'all ready? Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, you look good. You look good. You look fine. You look fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. From the siblings, Coach Block and So Fab Kim. Now, before we go to entertainment news, which I don't even know, do we have entertainment news? Because the Olympics took over.
Yeah.
Gabby kicked people's butt in the 200. Simone is doing what Simone do. Swimming, we've done well in that.
Oh, Ledecky's okay?
Ledecky's still winning.
Okay, dope.
So
Dope.
at the end of the day, we are doing big things in the Olympics. Let's get into some ignorant shit. So all that positivity in Paris, even though we're going to vent about how they treated Sakari and Shelly Price, because that was wrong. But first, before we get into that, we're going to get into entrepreneurship and the things that we go through, you know, as entrepreneurs. Can I get a little less volume in the headset? So, I just want I meant the music.
Mm-hmm.
So today I was getting my scroll on, right? And during the scroll, I had seen that there was a comment that was made about a young lady that we know that has opened up a pizza shop in the hood. So first, what we're going to do is talk about the positive before we go into the negative. The positive is Sincere, a homie from back in Pittsburgh, had opened up a pizza shop in Homewood. Homewood is, back in the day considered a hood. Things are changing in Homewood. There's, growth in buildings and new businesses and things like that opening up. She opened up a pizza shop, right? The hood is coming out to support. The hood is coming out to support. And then you got those people. We know about those people.
We know very well.
So we're going to talk about those people. Hating ass people who have nothing else better to do in their life than to hate on what someone else is doing. Not hate on it in a way where you're giving a critique. Because I do believe that all of us, even us as business owners and what we do with the radio, we can be critiqued because people can give an honest opinion. But when somebody's just flat out hating, I can't stomach it. Now, since the soft opening, Sincere has been able to sell out. Like a couple times, she's actually been able to say, hey, y'all, I apologize. We ain't got no more damn pizza.
Congratulations. That's a good problem.
But that's a great problem to have. Another situation, one of the reviews was, it's a good thing that the cooks are not able to take any more orders. They can't keep up.
Right.
So that means the hood is supporting. Then you got black ass people. And I'm saying it how I feel. So if you are sensitive or tender about how this delivery is fitting to be, cut it off now. Then you have black ass people who make a post about how nasty the pizza is.
Mm-hmm.
But this person has 7,000 followers, right?
Wait, who does the
person,
hater?
The hater has 7,000
Okay.
followers,
Mhm.
right? So I don't know if it was meant to be a joke or an opinion or what it was. The problem I have is, why do you see fit to make a negative comment about somebody who's doing something positive
Right.
in our neighborhood?
Right.
When I say our neighborhood, a neighborhood that looks like us,
Mm-hmm.
right? So then you figure, let's do some research before I take a side, right? Here's the research. You got 7,000 followers. Maybe you consider yourself an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
So then maybe there are other places that you criticized or critiqued.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, then that's just the type of critic you are. And maybe you appeal to a certain crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Not one damn critique on anything else. So it's not like you anywhere else in Pittsburgh
Mm-hmm.
criticizing anything else in Pittsburgh. So for my North Carolina folks, I'm talking about Pittsburgh, PA.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't criticized anything in Pittsburgh, including the person's shirt you wearing in your profile pic, Kenny Pickett. Literally the worst football player we may have ever drafted in life. And you posing
In life.
with his picture on, talking about somebody's pizza who's selling out in the hood. Here's what makes it worse. You didn't even taste the pizza.
Oh, sis.
You solely going off of what you heard from somebody else's post. That's how deep your hatred is for positivity in the hood.
Because this is what bothers me when people like do things such as that. Because my next response is going to be, so what are you doing for your people while you're sitting there talking about, oh, her pizza's nasty?
Nothing. And then, so here's what makes it bad. When you say something, stand on what you said.
Right.
Because
10 toes down.
Nah, she ain't that. Not at all. She got diabetes toes that's cut off. She's not standing on nothing because you erased your comment.
No, I don't erase it.
So then when it got hot,
don't do it.
You erased your comment. Why would you do that to another sister who's doing something so positive in the community?
Because there's always one. There's always one. No matter, you could be giving out $1,000 to every single person that you come across, and somebody be like, well, why couldn't it be 2,000?
Why couldn't it be? Why you got to give it to them? Why are you worried about who I give it to? I'm giving it. Like, don't even do that. So for those who are in Pittsburgh, PA, and may not be familiar with Homewood and you're a viewer and watcher, I need you to go support,
please,
Sincere's Pizza Shop. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the information. I'm not done with the rant either. I'm going to give you guys her information. So here goes the actual shop right here as far as the address. 531 North Homewood Ave. All right. There's the phone number.
North Homewood Pizza.
North Homewood Pizza. Very simple. You know, you can't forget North Homewood Pizza. Very simple. And the address is 531 North Homewood Avenue. Check out the number 412-727-1020. Go get your pizza.
And you know what else you can do? Also, for those of you who are not in Pittsburgh, but you're watching, leave her a great review, because that will help in more ways than one. It helps with her SEO. It helps with her placement.
Yes.
And then reviews are always something that people typically go to when they want to know if the establishment is credible. So do us a favor. If you're not in Pittsburgh and you can't support her in any way, look her up. Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Google, give her a 5-star review.
And like Issa Rae said, I'm supporting anything black. Get mad at me if you want to, because you know why? Papa John's is nasty as shit. I said it.
Hold on.
Unless you're going to sponsor the show, because everybody got a price. So Shaq, hit me up. And maybe I'll change my opinion. We'll do a taste test.
Well, I can't stand Wingstop. Hate it.
What?
Can't stand it. I cannot stand Wingstop. To me is the McDonald's of wings.
Wow. Wow. Kimberly, I cannot accept that.
Wow.
Give me an extra crispy garlic parm and I'm good to go with ranch. Now them fries is trash. They're never hot.
Terrible.
They're never hot. But if you go to the hood, the one over in
it's about
on
sincere.
Raleigh. No, if you go to the hood, the one on Raleigh off of Raleigh Boulevard, down there where the food line is at,
Mhm.
if you get there about 9:30, they're gonna take care of you. You ain't gonna pay what's on the you won't pay what's on. I'm just saying.
See,
What?
what's the purpose says? So he said it's overrated. Wingstop.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, but I like Wingstop. But what I'm saying about the homie, though, honestly, what I am saying about the homie, make sure that you do leave a review.
Please.
Like, so for example, we're not in Pittsburgh. We cannot necessarily buy a slice. But what we can do is use our platform, use what's at our fingertips to be able to support another Black business. Because here's what we do a lot of times, especially to our own. We will shoot a Black business in the Achilles before they even start to walk.
Right. And feel like we're incapable of making mistakes.
Right. Things are going to happen when a business starts up. They're not going to be perfect. I promise you, no one who starts a business is. So yeah, there may be wait lines. You know why? Because nobody expected to sell out. I might not be able to take everybody's order because guess what? I'm just now hiring staff. But if you just be patient and allow the business owner to be able to tweak these critiques that you have, just give them some time. She just opened the doors. The business is not even 2 full weeks old.
Really?
No.
Congratulations.
She just opened the doors.
Bug.
So with that being said, man, one, let's give some grace, right? Let's give grace. Two, let's understand that in Pittsburgh, opening anything Black, I don't give a damn if it's in our hood, is tough because they don't want that, period. Period. There's a reason why so many people take flight and leave because it is very, 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 very hard to do things positive in Pittsburgh and maintain for longevity. Because the moment you do, here comes people that don't have the same hue as you saying, we want that, or this is a problem, or this is a code, this is zoning issues, this is that. Bottom line, we just know that. So anybody who's saying, I'm going to take it on and I'm going to service my community, you got to support. Now, back to the post, because I'm not done with her ass. What was her name? Bria. I'm not done with Bria. Here's the reason why I'm not done with Bria. Because then you double down and you go into this lady's post. So she made a post about you saying like, hey, man, you got to have tough skin. You want to double down.
Which was very gracious of her.
Yes. Only there's been nothing positive from Sincere. So here's shout out to Sincere because you didn't.
Oh, and Bernard said they've only been open for 3 days. She just opened on Sunday.
3 days. That's what I'm saying. So she had a soft opening and then boom, 3 days. Now within 3 days, you got people like, and that pizza nasty as hell. So is your house. Your house is nasty. What's your kitchen look like?
Facts. What the bottom part of your toilet look like?
What you got going on? What did you do? What did you do? Because I'm trying to work to have a business, and I've been open for 3 days, and you talking shit. But I gotta go to the post, man. I gotta go to the post. The reason why I gotta go to the post is because this is what was said. Once again, now think about it. Business open 3 days, selling out, but this person who has 7,000 followers. That's the reason why I'm saying this is important. You have 7,000 people who listen when you hit play. There's 7,000 people who have access, or when you post, there's 7,000 people who have access to your information. And then you say, quote, the fact that y'all only coming at me when I'm not the only one who it is crazy, who has said something is crazy. Like I said before, when you open a business, you got to be ready for good and bad. There are going to be people who like it, and then there are going to be people who don't like it. But like, don't make me no hater. This is exactly how I said it. Don't make me no hater. Facts. But ain't nobody saying anything to her. Y'all mad. Pick and choose who y'all. There's no punctuation, so I'm reading it just how it is. Pick and choose who to say shit to, but believe I'm the wrong person to pick with. Okay, Cool, whatever.
But you started it.
But here's the thing. If you go, but here's the thing. If you go, she posts again. Somebody said, definitely ain't fire. It tastes like dough and not bread. So there's a difference between pizza dough and bread. So when she said it tastes like dough and not bread, y'all ass eat DiGiorno's. You don't even know the difference of what the fuck you eating. It's supposed to be dough. She mentioned I used something different inside of my dough. It's not gonna taste like bread. And so you know, back in the day when you had to use the sauce and then you put it on a regular piece of bread and stuck it in the oven with one piece of cheese and 4 pepperonis. Is that what you thought you was getting? See what I'm saying? Your taste buds ain't even ready for what you about to receive. Shut your ignorant ass up. Now that was somebody else who was talking about it, right? She goes to say that she hadn't even tasted it yet.
So what?
Quote,
shut up.
OMG, I was going to go today to try it because people made it seem good, but I should have figured because Pittsburgh hype anything up.
Well, girl, first of all, we know that ain't true. We know that ain't true. Pittsburgh are some of the most honest people on this earth.
You made a post about a woman's business to whom you haven't even patronized yet, and did it as if you did. This is what I mean about we are terrible to one another, absolutely terrible to one another. And the reason why I feel so passionately about that is because it happens to us. So that's why I said, I gotta speak my piece to support the homie, because it happens to us.
It just happened to us.
When?
Black Ass Brunch.
Oh yeah.
The girl that wrote an essay, but we still wondering what she doing for black people.
Black people deserve better. Well, we put people up with catered food, had entertainment, had a DJ, and all you had to do was just show up. And we was on the rooftop, and we did multiple giveaways, and we patronized black vendors, and we patronized the black bartender, and we patronized the black caterer. But black people deserve better.
And we created a safe space that you needed a code to gain access.
You can only get up there if you have the code to come upstairs, and you had a black greeter to greet you as soon as you showed up. But black people deserve better. But we don't treat anybody else that way. We don't treat nobody else's business that way.
Like I said, once again, now, sorry, McDonald's, y'all just taking strays, but y'all will frequent a McDonald's and they don't give a damn about your order. They'll get it wrong every single goddamn time, and it'll be cold half of the time, but you still keep going back. Black businesses make one mistake because they're human, and now you're ready to sit here and, blast them all over social media. Well, now, I'm not going to say that I've had the best experiences with all establishments that I frequent, but the difference is, unless I feel disrespected, unless I feel like, I didn't belong, unless it was something that was just completely detrimental to just me as a human being, I don't have the energy to leave you a review or to talk bad about it. I'll just be like, you know what? It wasn't for me. But that's also after I tried it. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, that place is whack. It's this, that, and the third. Go and try it first, and then you can speak from your own opinion. But to talk about somebody and someone and their establishment and their business and their food from the same hue as you, and you haven't even tried it, ma'am, you are the definition of a fucking hater. You're a hater.
The hater cannot be spoken of any better in the dictionary. You are right there with your Kenny Pickett jersey and your profile right there in the dictionary. Hater, you.
I'm gonna look up Kenny.
And you don't even, Kenny Pickett, don't look him up because he's in Philadelphia. That's how bad he is. He's no longer a Steeler. And in Philadelphia, you get 3 quarterbacks. He's third.
Oh.
Terrible. So you got his jersey on. So your judgment is already skewed because you didn't realize I got to change this shit because he's the worst. And I'm flexing him on my profile picture. I'm coming at you, Jug. You don't even know me, ma'am. But here's what I do know. I know I support black business and characters. And the reason why I'm saying character is because you're playing a role because you yourself have not had a piece of pizza from this venue in your hand. If you have actually had that pizza in your hand and you ate it and you said, well, I ain't think it was that good. Only when somebody asked you for your opinion. Nobody asked.
No one.
I didn't know she didn't like Wingstop because you know why? She's not going around saying, you know what? we about to start this podcast, but Wingstop is nasty as hell. What? Nobody asked you.
Right.
We ate a burger for lunch, and she ain't eat the burger and say, you know what about this burger? What? Wingstop's nasty as hell. You know,
come on here to talk about it.
You know how that makes you look like you need to be assisted on the spectrum.
Oh,
Everybody's scrolling, minding their business. You know that pizza nasty as hell. I didn't ask you. Was that pizza nasty as hell? Nobody asked you that. And then because it's a black business, what we ain't gonna do is just randomly blurt out nasty shit like we got Tourette's about black business. I don't like their pepperoni. What the fuck is wrong? Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Because you have a choice.
I don't like them.
I don't like that goddamn pepperoni. Who's, ma'am? Nobody asked you. So keep your Tourette comment to yourself. And that goes for anybody who has a problem with somebody trying and starting a dream. Because that's all a business is. You laid down, you woke up and said, I'm gonna try some shit. And you go through the proper channels to actually get ready to try it. And then you say, okay, this can happen. And amongst it, you know you're gonna get the haters. You know you're gonna get the haters. But here's what we got to start doing. Just like I told you about, giving flowers before people pass. God damn it, just to try you need flowers for that. There's so many ideas that are 6 feet deep in cemeteries because nobody even attempted to try the idea in the first place.
And because they're afraid of things like this, where, someone will give their unsolicited opinion or, criticize someone just for trying. Just for trying.
Just for trying. That's it. I'm just going to take a stab at it. And I'm going to serve my people. Because here's the thing. I could take that same business and go to the suburbs and see if they like it. And what's the first thing you're going to say? Y'all always take y'all business out of the community.
What'd they say?
Yeah. Y'all always take y'all business out the community. Just like on Malcolm X, Muslims only do stuff for Muslims. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get attitudes like that.
I'm gonna watch that shit just for that.
Yeah, just for that part. Matter of fact, we need a cutaway that's that. Muslims only do things for Muslims. So somebody says, you know what? I'm sticking with my own. And this is how we treat them. I'm not saying that you have to love everything black. You can say, nah, I don't like it. But you can keep it to yourself and be like, well, and then if somebody asks you, like, well, no, I really didn't like the taste. It wasn't for me.
But you should try it. I tell people that all the time. Wasn't for me, but you should try it.
Yeah, you might dig it. But to get on social media and be like, it's nasty as hell.
And y'all hype up anything.
Girl,
you probably got
are wearing
panties.
a Kenny Pickett jersey.
You will not let it go.
How do you talk about hyping up anything and you got on a Kenny Pickett shirt? Wow. That is the definition of hyping up anything. He is terrible.
Well, what makes him so bad?
We don't have time to start.
Okay.
Anybody who knows me knows I cannot stand that person. I've gone to war with Steeler fans, and I'm a Steeler fan about that was the worst pick we've ever had.
Oh.
The worst, because we picked him first round. This is our guy.
First round?
We picked him. This is our guy, Kenny Pickett. And it's like, y'all ain't do y'all research. And so then she said, Bird Gang, I'm about a Kenny Pickett jersey and put it on. And then talk about somebody's business when you clearly made a bad judgment.
Well, maybe her last name is Pickett.
It's not.
Oh.
It's Campbell.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
The reason I'm hot because don't do this to us.
Nah, don't.
Don't do it to us.
Don't.
And like you said, for anybody who is watching, please make sure that you go out and you leave
her in the
leave a review. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a picture of her. and her pizza as
Mhm.
well. So hold on one second. Let me pull that up. I'm so mad. I don't
Stop
even know how
screen.
to work no
Mhm.
more. What the
Present.
hell?
Share
What?
screen.
Yeah, see, y'all done work me up. I
Window.
can't get
There
goddamn
we go.
pictures up. Here you go.
There she is.
In front of her
Hey,
lunch and her picture. There you
girl.
go. So, pizza and everything. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I just, at the end of the day, I just don't like the fact that we undervalue Black business,
Mhm.
but then we get mad when we don't see or we're not represented in certain areas.
Mhm.
So for me, for her to represent in
There's one more.
this area, well, there's one more.
Yeah, with the
The actual
yeah.
storefront.
Mm-hmm. So then that way you guys can take down the name and all
Here's
the
the
stuff like
storefront.
that. There we go.
There
That's
That's the storefront. All right. And then also one more time, I'm going to give you the shirt so that you can have all the information so that you guys can support. So please, my people, even my people in North Carolina, support, because this is a Black business. And what I am seeing, hold on one second. There's her business, North Homewood Pizza, 531 North Homewood Avenue, 412-727-1020. Make sure you support. And for those who can't get there and support, just leave a comment, review on Google.
Yeah. 5-star.
And the issue that, like I said, that I have is so many people start this journey, but without the proper support, you can't go. The one thing that Kim and I have figured out, because we have worked with people and we have tried to assist people with our platform in any way that we possibly can to help, but Black businesses are dying, y'all. Like while we see the ones that are thriving, there's so many people who try, and you're like, yo, what happened? A friend of ours, her business just closed. She was one of 2 Black female sommeliers, is that how you say it, in the state. You get what I'm saying? Like, and one of 2. She's actually had
I think she was the only.
She was the only Black one?
Yeah, with that level of accreditation.
That's right. Her level of accreditation. Like, this woman has actually made and curated her own wine. She's actually done this, her own barrels of wine. And she had a business, and just recently it folded. It hurts our heart, because somebody who has invested the time, the energy, the effort to be able to say, I'm going to step out on faith. And the only thing I need is support. And if you don't support me, just don't hate me, because I'm trying to do something. Like, if you could just stand over there and just chill out and be cool, I'd appreciate it, because I might not be your flavor.
And I was just getting ready to say that what we have to realize is just because things are Black owned doesn't mean it's necessarily always for us, and for Black owners, you can't appease everyone. That's what your target audience is for. You're going to have to learn who your target audience, because 9 times out of 10, it might not be who you think it is. And for those on the receiving end, you have to be okay with that. That might not be your style. That might not be, your aesthetic, but you don't get to critique and get mad and get upset. Like, just keep moving. Like, like we said, now you had a little bit of a rant about Tyler Perry, but like I told my friend, at the end of the day, he is not for me. I'm not going to watch the movies, but I'm not going to tell everybody else, oh, you need to stop watching. No, it's just not for me.
I don't tell anybody not to watch Tyler Perry. I just choose not to watch him myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I do say things like, I think he could just do more. Not saying that he's a terrible human being. He writes terrible shit. Okay. and
it's not for us.
Yeah. So, and because he writes terrible shit, it's not for me. And I'm gonna leave him alone. But this ain't his third play. She's been open 3 days.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so when y'all was bootlegging Tyler Perry, I didn't criticize him then, because I'm like, well, it's a brother trying.
He's trying.
It's a brother trying. But now that we're at a point where you are established, then now you can take a little bit more like, hey, man, why every light-skinned nigga got to be the hero? And why your wig's bad? Ain't you making money now? Like, we get a chance to say these things because you're established. But when he was starting out, hey, brother,
just keep going. Keep going.
Just keep it. And it's hard to just keep going. It is hard to just keep going. So any entrepreneur that's out there that is fighting and that is saying, I don't know if I should, just keep
Mhm.
pushing.
Mm-hmm. And people keep supporting, because one thing that we do know is that the hype will die down. The phone calls will slow down, the foot traffic will slow down, because people will then move on or they'll forget or whatever have you. But what we don't want is for that to happen to another Black establishment. So all this energy that we're putting into, into Sincere's business,
Mhm.
let's keep that moving. So every time you think of pizza, it should be synonymous with her establishment. Before we even think about, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, which is disgusting.
If I'm in the hood, then I should be looking to go to her. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you think somebody in Bloomfield ain't? So for those who don't know, and my people who are not from Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh, there's this place called Bloomfield, and it has a nice little sign that says Pittsburgh's Little Italy. Do you think anybody from Pittsburgh's Little Italy is shipping their ass down Homewood to buy pizza? No. Now, I'm not saying segregate, but I'm saying if I'm in Homewood, then I should look to buy that pizza there. Simple as that. That should not be a hard idea. Like, I'm going through Homewood. I'm going to go get a pizza from here. What?
You know what, Gabe?
What do you say?
We're not doing this today. He said, thank him. What pizza do you like in NC? I actually like the mom and pop establishments. So the ones that are actually owned, like Sincere, I frequent those type of pizzerias because they're made in-house.
Nancy's, the deep dish pizza, bomb. Vic's.
Yes. I like Demo's. I know you're not a fan.
I
like Demo's. I like Vic's. And like you said, Nancy's.
And Nancy's. That deep dish Chicago style is hitting. What's that say? I'm sorry.
Shut up, Gabe. He said Pizza Hut, nasty. Papa John's, nasty. Your mom's pizza, nasty.
Pizza Hut, Domino's are gross. Pizza Hut is not the same Pizza Hut that we went to when you would go in and had the red cups.
Yes.
Pizza Hut does not taste the same.
No.
And Domino's is dog food.
Well, damn.
And I bet you the person who commented talking about somebody else's pizza was nasty. Domino's is dog food. And I wouldn't even feed it to the dog. Just slide that shit in the garbage.
Unless you want to sponsor TDS in that case.
Now, but then everybody got a price. So if the price is right, Domino's is great. Just like nasty ass Papa John's. Jack, you hit me up and say, I want y'all to sponsor my shit. Say less. I had a garlic cups right here with crazy bread in the whole 9 yards. Yards. But what you won't get me to do is talk bad about another business.
No.
Not going to do it. Not another Black business. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. And even if I don't like them, in our intro, there's a brother who says, what I'm not going to do is get on social media and talk crazy about TDS radio. That's what I'm not going to do. Because that's one of the things that, in his establishment, we all had honored. Like, we ain't going to talk crazy openly about nobody else's business. He had a co-working space. And in that co-working space, the one rule was, outside of here, we don't talk about nobody's business. I might not like what you do. I might not think your candles smell the strongest. It's okay. I'm just not going to mess with your candles. And that's okay. I might not think that, your business is the top, or there may be somebody who is better. But what I'm not going to do is bash your business openly, because at least you are trying. And for somebody who's been open for 3 days, she's been kicking ass. And so we're proud of you here. You told me that, your mom is proud of you. Nah, Sincere, she's proud of you, because our mom was all about Black business and she was an entrepreneur herself. And she was about supporting our community. And once again, for those who may be watching and thinking, why he's so Black today? I'm not against anybody. I'm just for Black people supporting Black people. I don't like when I don't see us support. And if you choose not to support, shut the fuck up.
Yes. So do us a favor. Go to your Facebook. You're on Facebook right now. Go to your Facebook, North Homewood Pizza, and then also leave a review. So
because it's always about the money. Because I see the comment. Of course, it's about the money. Anybody who we said is nasty today, if you pay me the right price, it'll be great tomorrow. It'll be great immediately. I'll change my mind. I'll taste it right here. Pulse. And then, you know what? I was wrong. You know how delicious this is? Let Wingstop come in here and Kim not say is you'll hear a break and all you'll hear is furniture. You better eat it. You better eat this. Yeah, goddamn.
Pizza Hut. It's great.
So yeah, we want to, like I said, I want to thank everybody for watching and sincere. Hopefully, you guys were watching. Y'all found a little humor in what I said, but then also a little bit of truth because we are Pittsburghers in our heart. You know what I'm saying? We may not live there, but we are Pittsburghers. So to see people doing positive things back at home where we're from, hey man, there's no hate. You know what I'm saying? There's no hate. Just do what you do and keep doing what you're doing, and F them, like Bernie Mac said in House Party 3. F them, because everybody got something to say, man. What's that say?
Kim side eyed you like, nah, I'm not selling out. They nasty.
Did you hear that? Like, she didn't say like, yeah, he's right. She was like, Pizza Hut sounds great. I'm like, I didn't say Pizza Hut. I said Wingstop.
Oh, Wingstop. They're great.
Anyway, and with that being said, so sincere and those that are watching, if you whenever we can, we also want to interview you. I told you that. So sincere, and then she wants to interview her. She wants her chefs to get a chance to talk because she said they are very passionate about what they're doing as far as their work with making the pizzas. So I did invite her to the show virtually whenever she would like to come on, and we can go from there.
Okay, and I just dropped it in the comments. So y'all make sure y'all go follow, like, and recommend on Facebook. North Homewood Pizza.
Yeah. So what else we got? That was my first rant. We got more rants?
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to light into some.
Well,
people.
are you gonna go into the whole Nevada thing?
Sure, let's do that. Let's keep it rolling. So imagine you as a person, we'll go African American male. You have a job, one of those jobs where you need to get people to sign petitions, and they ask you to go to a certain area. Like, we need you to go to Virginia City, Nevada. And you're walking around and you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you come across a festival. You figure, well, this is a great place to go because there's a lot of people at a festival.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to get whatever many signatures of my quota is, right? Well, there was a gentleman who that happened to. He had a petition because I guess attorneys are charging an extremely exuberant amount of money for their services in the state of Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a petition that he was trying to get signed where they are forcing attorneys to lower their price to represent community, not just Black, but just the community.
Mm-hmm.
So he stumbles across the festival called the Fire Station Festival? Fire Station Festival in Virginia City, Nevada. And once he gets there, he is met with this. Check it out.
Keep talking. And where the tree at to hang people at? Where is that? Where is the hanging tree at?
In your backyard.
Gentlemen, can I please?
No. He just said there's a hanging tree down there to hang people like me. That's racist.
That is
racist. Y'all gonna take his back and he's being racist?
Crying motherfucker. He's a crying motherfucker. You know what?
That is fucking horrible of you.
He's just as human as
I'm doing a job and I did not disrespect you, not once.
Oh, man. Come on. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? Fuck you and I'm not leaving. Make me leave, motherfucker, because I can't take it.
I don't make trash. I burn it. That's 5th grade.
And y'all laughing at this? And y'all laughing at this? This is what y'all like? This is what y'all like?
We love it, man. We love it.
You love it?
Get your fatty flag on, man. Come on. Get your fatty on, man.
So this video continues. It goes on. Right? And when I say it goes on, it gets to the point where this man's like these people were kind of like giving him a warning. And what I mean by that is there's a guy that pops up. I'm trying to get it to that point. I'm sorry. There's a guy who pops up that says, "Hey man, don't you said you got a job to do." And he was like, "I'm doing my job." He said, "Well, man, just do it." Like it was a warning, like back in the day when they telling you, boy, these sundown cities where you better get out of here before it gets dark. So check it out. Hold on, let's see if I got him there. Hold on.
Oh, all accepting this shit.
That's right. That's right. We do. Hey, man, I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day.
Fuck all of y'all, and I'm gonna stay right here because y'all don't scare me.
You gotta suck me.
What? Gotta do what?
I'm built like a lemon. You gotta suck me.
If this is the way that you're talking on camera to me, sir, and I never disrespected you until you disrespected me.
Oh, candid camera, actually. I'm gonna be on the 5 o'clock news. No, I'm gonna be on How. I thought you said you had a job.
I got a job.
Well, go do it.
Man, fuck you. You do it.
Oh, hey,
Just go do your job.
You do your job.
I'm doing it. Why you gotta say fuck you to everybody?
He said,
Oh wait, yeah, this part actually was. It's not funny, but
fuck me, because I can say fuck you too. What the fuck you mean? He being fucking racist to me,
Now
man.
watch
Get
the
the fuck
dude
out of
across
my
the
face. Get the fuck out of my face. Who the fuck are you?
Jesus Christ.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you too. The fuck?
So this gets progressively worse. Like this is just where it starts. It gets worse because this man's wife comes out and it gets really weird because she starts to low-key push him out of this area. Let's see if I can get this to play.
Are you along with that? Are you down with that as well, like him? Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not on your property. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Do y'all see this shit?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm telling you to get off my property.
Fuck you. Now what? Let's do it. Come on, let's go. Slap me. Hit me. I want you to. I want you to hit me.
I love you. You're my brother.
No, I'm not your brother. Don't touch me. This is fucking racist to the most. You're wrong. You're wrong. You get out of my face.
Understand what that means? Do you know where you are? Do you know the history of the town?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing anything to anybody. Y'all gonna kill me? Kill me. Kill me. Do it.
You're my brother.
Do y'all see? Don't touch me.
I love you, baby.
Are y'all gonna allow this shit to happen? This racist stuff?
Come on, come
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
baby. Why are you
Don't touch
so
me.
upset?
Don't touch.
Now notice she's touching this man and moving him down the street. And it goes on to where this man ends up, he's like, I need to talk to the police. And they get to the sheriff, and the sheriff is just like them. Now, if you've ever seen the series Them, that gave me a real them-ish type feel because nobody was addressing this man. Everybody around him was not the same hue as him. It was kind of, to say the least, it was kind of creepy. And later on, he ends up getting out of there. The police basically give him the option of like, you got to go. And then he goes on and tells people like what happened on his TikTok. It's like Uncle Ricky or Uncle Ray, something like that on his TikTok. But then the person who was hosting that place that they were at was like the hosting spot. It's called the Firehouse Saloon.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who runs it denounced the family who was sitting in front of his saloon, only to find out that they're great friends and they've hired family members to work in the saloon. TikTok went through the whole thing. And on the picture of the guy who owns it, he has a lapel button that is a golden noose hanging from his lapel on his shirt. Now,
we have comments.
Oh, we do? Go ahead.
Yes. I would have fought every last one of them with the 5th grade comeback. I typed a whole comment, thought about it, then deleted it because I will not be incriminating myself. What's the name of the town? I'm down to sponsor a charter bus full of my homies to go.
This is Virginia City, Nevada. Never even knew that this place existed. Virginia City, Nevada is where this is located. And this just happened like Saturday. It's Friday or Saturday of last week. And the reason why I just had to play it, because it was like, people think at times what we say or what we fear is a figment of my imagination, right? We all, me too. I don't think I would have stood there too long talking about this is just racist. Hey man, y'all gonna let me up out of here. We're gonna start throwing hands. I'm gonna go out one way or another. I feel like that, you know. But when you hear him tell the story, you can see that that's not his angle. Like he wasn't gonna fight his way out of there. But it looked as if he only had the ability to fight his way out of there. That's our reality out here, outside. So when people try to make it seem as if what we experience at times is a little bit off center, just think about Virginia City, Nevada. That exists.
Well, the daughter, she said, "Don't you know the history of this town?
Don't you know the history of this town?"
Yeah, and I mean, in a way, it was almost kind of like, what do you expect from us? Like, get the hell out. You know,
there's a hanging tree at the end of the street.
Yeah.
What
are you doing here? I mean, I have a lot of questions about him being there. I understand he was doing a job, but it's still one of those things where it's like, whoever was in charge of this.
We need to send the lady who was talking about the pizza. Put your ass out there.
Now
let's see how they pizza tastes.
This escalated in the wrong direction.
You need to go out in Nevada City or Virginia City, Nevada, and then tell them they pizza ain't good with your Kenny Pickett jersey on. Let's see how that goes.
Now Kenny Pickett is taking strays. This man,
because this is
with anything.
When we sit down and we just talk about, like, this brother was in distress and things could have gone bad,
very bad,
because nobody was stopping the process of what was going on, and there was people walking past when my man's yelling like, "Y'all ain't gonna say nothing."
So were they not allowing him to leave, or was he just filming it out of the fact that he was just distraught?
So the comment he said happened, and he felt like that they asked him what he was there for. He said what he was there for, and they told him, "You better get out because there's a hanging tree at the end of this street for you." And that's when he said he pulled his camera out because he figured, I got to get out. But when he turned around to look to get out, he said they had already had that side blocked out. He could only go down the street towards where the hanging tree was at.
Okay.
So then that's why he said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here, and I'm going to call the police. And then when that didn't work, because they in on it too.
Yeah, they looking like
this turned into a whole Twilight Zone episode for my man. Just trying to get some petitions.
Okay. Well, that makes sense to why, because I'm like, why are you just standing there? I would have left. I'd be like, I'll record as I'm walking out. But if they're blocking you, and then like you said, my only way is to get out is from this hanging tree, and you're threatening to hang me. Yeah, we got problems.
Am I here? Am I on the right one?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. This sounds all to you.
Yes, it does.
I'm glad you mentioned them, because I always say most shows, movies are based off of real things going on or events they research. Absolutely.
Yeah. That was.
So if Kenny Pickett calls you up to sponsor, what are you doing?
So Kenny, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you a coach. His name is Ray Isaac, baby. He's the best in the business. And we're gonna work some things out. Or I can coach you, I can teach you. But the problem with Kenny Pickett is he got small hands.
Where do we go again with the small hands?
He's a quarterback with small hands. He has to wear gloves so he can grip the ball. So, you know.
Well, how did he get this far?
Because Pittsburgh, okay. See, I just talked about supporting Pittsburgh, but it's my,
but
I can
even
say this.
college, like.
So he went to Pitt. We was talking about this nigga here. He went to Pitt. Okay. He had a sucker fair season his senior year. And then you know how Pittsburgh is. Well, he's one of us. And then they drafted him first round. And then we got Kenny Little Pickett hands. And then now everybody, there were people, he gonna be the next great. I have told people the moment we drafted him, I just threw my guy to, God damn it. He's terrible. And Pittsburghers, you ain't really Bird Gang. I'm not, because he's terrible. You just a hater. I am, because he's terrible. Because it's established. What have I been saying? If it's established, then you can do something different. But when you're not established, then you give people some time to get it together. We gave him time. You're trash. But back to this nigga that was out here in no man's
back
land.
to this. Yes.
That's a reality for us, man. Imagine that. Imagine being stuck in that situation. You don't see not one familiar face, meaning one black person, or you got a black person that got a bad Kenny Pickett jersey and yellow eyes looking at you talking about it's on you. Because that's what she got on her profile picture. Somebody told her she needed to go get a kidney. I said, damn, I didn't say that. Then when you go look at her profile picture, it's a little Beetlejuice-ish. If y'all want to go see it, it's
no, y'all. No, behave. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. She done already got a full-on, almost hour rant on her ass. No, that's enough. And everybody in the comments is dragging her, so leave her right where she is.
What does this say?
She deleted it. So it's all about the money and Coach Luck.
I can't, man. I can't. You got to look at the pictures.
Lemonade.
I'm trying to tell you, she don't want me to say the name. If I'll go look, you're gonna be like, oh man.
Y'all ain't shit.
She got Michael Jordan eyes. Y'all know how Michael Jordan's eyes is all yellow. They look like that. So I don't know what that is. But when somebody told her to get a kidney, said, see how we act. You worried about the wrong shit. You need to get a kidney with your yellow eyes. That's it.
How do you come back from that?
I don't know. And I don't know where our show is at right now. I got to come back. I tried to be a real journalist because these people are all
because you brought it back to, what's his name?
Kenny Pickett. Yeah. Kenny Pickett.
We were talking about the guy in, what is it? Virginia
City, Nevada.
And then somehow, Kenny Pickett and Yellow Eyes got thrown into the mix.
Because we need to put her out there and see how you like it and see how that pizza tastes. How that pizza tastes.
No, don't be spiteful. That's not nice.
Okay. What else do we have? Oh, so to close it out, he made it out.
Because what?
Oh, yeah. He did make it out. He talked to the sheriff, and the sheriff basically gave him an ultimatum of, I think you should leave.
Yeah.
But it was nothing towards the people who were the Millers, the Miller family, which are all those people that you see in that picture that, like, when you see the video. So, like, all these people, hold on.
Why are you touching me, man?
All these people that you see. Oh, yeah, all them. So you got Janice, who's in the upper right, who since cut her social media. The daughter in the bottom right, and she cut her social media. The father who cut his social media. The mother's social media was cut, and it was hilarious how she cut it because she didn't know what she was doing. So she screenshotted the directions of how to delete your profile and made that her profile pic. So we're not dealing with, Janice is, so, and then this guy is just friends with this guy. But as you can see what that hat says.
And
Make America great again.
Don't beat me up when I say this. Was Janice actually trying to get him out? Like when she was pushing him along? Was she really trying to get him out, or was she just being an asshole?
She was being an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah. So Janice was being an asshole because when she said, get the F off my property, that's when he said, I'm not going no effing where. Are you okay with this? And that's when the girl in the back said, well, that's my dad. It's like, oh, so then all of them were connected. So when the dude did the whole expose of what?
Look what they look like.
What?
Remember that toy from the 80s, the couch potato?
Yeah.
Don't they all look like variations?
They told, so you know how social media is. They said that they all look like something from the one, what's the dude, the spinoff from Beavis and Butthead?
There's a spinoff?
The dude with the glasses where they drink in front of the gate in the beginning. It's a cartoon. It used to come on after The Simpsons. Like the hillbilly.
Oh, King of the Hill.
They said they all look like they belong on King of the Hill.
They do.
Yeah.
Gabe, you can't if y'all remember that damn toy in the 80s, they all look like variations of the couch potato, especially Dad.
And they're all not welcoming people. We'll just say it like that. Like I'm not going to. They're not welcoming people. And that hat tells us everything we need to know.
We know.
The one thing I say is it's never Trump. It's his supporters. So that whole, but the catch of it was, which made it creepy, was everybody, when he was asking for help, like, y'all gonna let this happen? All of them knew one another. And it was more so like, you lucky it ain't dark.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And just the laughing, it was creepy.
Yeah, when they all started laughing at him, like that's Twilight Zone stuff. And for sadly for us, that's a reality, man. Like it's crazy work. Time is it?
So it's 7:05.
Oh, okay.
Do we jump into our messy letter or what do we do?
Yeah, sure, we can do that. You just keep me on a rant mode today. All right, let's go. Let's talk about somebody's
Well, I mean,
messy
we can
shit.
either do that or we can do Blockbusters. So.
No. Let's go ahead and do
Messy
this letter.
Okay.
Because I know pretty soon I'm gonna be getting some information from Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna go ahead on and keep my notifications on because I'm ready for y'all. Come for me. Because there's a reason why we moved out of that in the first place. And it's because of people who wear Kenny Pickett jerseys.
Nigga. I'm gonna Google this man later. So graphic.
Oh, see, I'm over here looking at my phone like I wish you would make a post. I wish you would. For the shit.
Oh, hi, baby.
Who?
T.
Oh,
she's watching. Hi, baby.
Hey, how you doing? Messy letter.
Okay, this one we're coming out the gate. Do I have a right to feel disrespected or am I being crazy jealous? Is it okay for a married man to exchange phone numbers with my friends? Girls he just met, co-workers he has no need to have direct contact with, friends, literally every single female friend he has ever met after one meeting and follow them on all social media platforms. He'll follow hundreds of aspiring local and distant naked models. She must have been mad because this letter is all over the place on social media. Since being married almost 10 years, I deleted everyone whom I once dated or had the intention of possibly dating on my phone.
Who's he getting these? Who's he looking at?
Well, he's friending her friends. He's friending coworkers. He's also friending girls that he met that he's just having, conversations with. And then he'll friend every single female he meets after one meeting on all social media platforms, including hundreds of aspiring local and distant naked models.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Since being married almost 10 years,
they're married 10 years.
Yep. I deleted everyone whom I once dated or had the intention of possibly dating on my phone and social media. Any new phone of a man that I have was obtained by a group message created by someone else. I never contacted them outside of the group message. And they're also married in the group text and are always couples. I have never added any new men to my social media, and few of his friends are on there. Few of his friends that are on there are married. I have their wives on there as well, and they requested me. Is asking for the same amount of respect or consideration, asking a lot of me. Girl, what? Is asking for the same amount of respect or consideration, asking a lot, or me being a jealous individual. I am always made to feel like those are my insecurity issues and my problems, that it's normal for a man to act this way. What should I do?
Okay. Well, what did he do? What did he do?
I guess she's mad because she said, hold on, starting out hot. Do I have a right to feel disrespected or am I being a crazy jealous person? Because she said, is it okay for a married man to exchange phone numbers with my friends, girls he just met, co-workers he has no need to have direct contact with, and friend literally every single female he meets after one meeting on all social media platform, as well as following hundreds of aspiring local and distant naked models.
And then what has he done?
He hasn't done anything.
Has he cheated?
She doesn't have it in the letter.
So then between the middle and the end, What is the middle of this letter again? So, okay, that's the beginning.
Yes.
All right.
She said since being married
Right.
almost 10 years.
Okay.
Now, she said that she deleted everyone whom she once dated or had the intention of possibly dating on her phone and social media. Any new phone of a man that phone number of a man that I have was obtained by group messages created by someone else.
Okay.
I never contacted anyone outside of the group message. And she also says that they're married and essentially they're couples in the group text. She said, I have never added any new men to my social media, and the few of his friends on there are married. I have their wives as friends as well. And they requested me.
He hasn't done anything. What? Oh man. Oh God.
So that's why she's asking for the same amount of respect or consideration, asking a lot, or me being a jealous individual.
Jealous individual, insecure, go to therapy. He didn't do anything. You didn't set those boundaries and parameters when it happened. Now it has happened and he's done it and he got it. And then now you mad because you only mad because you did it. You cut your stuff off. He didn't. He acquired more. It's your fault.
What do y'all think?
Off yourself. Now, at this point in time, what do you want? What are you looking for him to do? 10 years in? Here we go.
I guess she's looking for him to get rid of these women, to not exchange phone numbers with his coworkers that he doesn't need to have direct contact with. And she's also looking for him to stop exchanging phone numbers with her friends, which I'm kind of like,
I'm on your friend. I'm on my friend. So if me, Chuck, and Chiquita are all talking, laughing, joking, and Chuck goes to get Chiquita's phone number, I'm on
Chiquita.
Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Okay.
I'm on Chuck.
Okay.
The hell you asking for? Why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
So why do I got you around?
Right.
As a friend.
You
know what I'm saying? And then we'll talk later, me and you. But what are you doing?
Right.
Why are you in my significant other's phone?
Now that I do find odd, because like you said, even with one of your friends, even though I know that he's like a big brother, I still feel like, this is kind of awkward.
Who?
GK.
Oh,
that
GK's in your phone?
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
No. But even reaching out to him, like, how can that possibly be perceived sometimes? Where it's like,
No, he's family. He's
okay.
all right.
All right.
No.
Okay.
Bad example.
Is it?
Terrible.
No, okay.
Terrible example. Terrible.
But still, sometimes that, depending on if people didn't know the relationship, how that can be perceived.
Nah. Not him. There's others. Friends that I'd be like, but not GK. Not GK, not Chuck, not Lee. Like, these are all people that would no. Now, weirdo mystery guys would be like, not even friends, but acquaintances. What? You know what I mean? But yeah.
But to their significant other, it might be perceived a certain way. So it's like, you have to be careful with that. Like you said, I would definitely be on the friend, because why are you exchanging numbers with my husband and I'm standing right here?
What are we doing?
What information do you need to know?
What are we doing? That would be like Chiquita's friend Kim asking me for my phone number. What?
And it's not pertaining to anything.
Yeah, just besides my Gatorade jug, I got to get that back.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
The hell?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, but outside of that, like, why would she be in my phone?
Right.
What? Now, coworkers, I have coworkers in my phone, but I don't talk to coworkers. Most of the time I had coworkers in my phones because, can you work for me?
That is a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need you to work for me, please. But, and also, are you meeting the coworkers? Like, is he hiding any of this from you?
It doesn't seem like it. That's why the letter, like I said,
you have comments. What does this say?
When she sat down and wrote the first line, I know she felt upset, so you couldn't answer your own question.
Right.
No one can tell you what you feel is disrespectful. She shouldn't be with him.
See, I if you feel that way, then I feel like what's the purpose? But I also, you know me, longevity to me after a while.
I'm noticing that comes with age. A good friend of mine who is, up there in age, I don't know how old she is exactly, but she was like, cheating is not a deal breaker to me. I was like, oh my God, is that where we are now?
Y'all can call me a simp, lame, all that. Definitely not a deal breaker. Get careless. Can't do it without y'all looking at me like this. Wow. Like I know I usually go on rants, but the thing I got about it is there's a house, right? And in this house, there are bills. In this house with these bills, there are people who have to go to work to pay said bills. Does it interfere with the money?
Here we go.
Now, if I heard you called off work to go do something, we're going to have some problems. Other than that, shit happens.
I can honestly say it's right now, being the age that I am, it is a deal breaker for me.
It should
but
be.
I'm also very comfortable with being by myself. So anything's a fucking deal breaker for me.
And relationships for you are new. So like when you start going through your shit, hell, therapy, shit like that, somebody be like, I cheated. I understand. Especially when you take accountability for the side of shit that you may have caused somebody to go out and cheat for. You know what? Everybody gets a mulligan. My bad. Because
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. Because I'm not the perfect person. And I'm sure there has been times when I may have done something that caused this relationship to potentially be over. So when you can get real with yourself and you start realizing the inner workings of a relationship and like, that's not going to stop the relationship from working. That's more so your feelings. But when you're dealing with people who deal with black and white, that little gray area that's in between, is you happy? Yeah. Well, then you might call the person, come get her, because she's getting on my goddamn nerves and I'm trying to play my video game. What time? Nigga, all right. He'll be here at 6. Shit. Get on my goddamn nerve. Woo.
Well, that's in your household.
No, I'm just saying, like, I get it. After a certain
Gabe,
what?
He said, Coach, your lady sleeping with Kenny Pickett and he has yellow eyes. What you doing?
I've done something wrong. Kenny Pickett, that is an athlete that if I lose my woman to, I'm be like, now see, I know I'm bad, but damn, Kenny Pickett. There are certain athletes where you'd be like, you know what? I can get it. I understand. But if she left me for Kenny Pickett, well, shit, you might as well left with the mailman. Because
I've never seen this man a day in my life.
He's been the starter for the past 2 years for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Are you serious?
He's terrible.
Oh.
I'm trying to tell you, he's terrible. He's trash. But, you know, in some people's relationships, cheating is not a deal breaker because it depends on why the person is cheated. If you did something wrong, then how you going to deal break with somebody when you know your ass is dead wrong? Cheating's a deal breaker. Nigga, you're terrible in this relationship. Still take it. Like, no, I'm not going to just take it.
Well, obviously she has some deal breakers, but like you said, that probably should have been talked about. And we don't know how long this has been going on for.
She ain't set her boundaries early. I say all that jokingly in jest, but you have to set your boundaries. So if you do have these deal breakers, those boundaries should be set. And if you are now growing to a point where things are not comfortable for you, then you need to inject the boundaries now so that the person can understand that if this behavior continues, then now we have to make some hard decisions. But you can't just drop something on somebody and you never had a problem with it. And you in your mind say, well, I just expect because I did. That's one of the most terrible assumptions you can make in a relationship is somebody should act a certain way because you do.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
And that's what she said. Well, I got rid of all my numbers. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have.
Well, and then honestly, some of the stuff I don't see a problem with it is insecurity. Like you can't control who follows who on social media. You know, if somebody's following somebody, Lord. It is what it is. Like,
do not make social media. Do not make social media the sword you fall on.
Yeah,
because it's not real. Like people try to make it real, but it's not real. We just had a whole person criticize a pizza they never tasted.
Just not gonna let her be great, are you?
Not for this episode.
Somehow we're going to bring it back to yellow eyes.
You had a person criticize a pizza they never tasted. Social media is not real.
And said it tastes like dough and not bread.
And what?
I don't get that at all.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not a real place. Like, that's what I say about tangible people. Now, I do believe in certain situations where people are actually tangible, meaning I can get to you. I found you on social media and you live where I can get to you. Tangible people, then that's a little bit of issue. But then when you're talking about somebody who's in California or, wherever you, miles away from where
celebrity.
You live, yeah. If you let that shit go to your head and drive you crazy if you want to.
Now that I don't understand. Like you said, the coworker thing, depending on what his job is, I don't understand that either. Because I mean, like you said, I have my coworker's number. I have my boss's number, so I'm like, but there are times when we have to call one another because we need something done immediately, and email is not going to suffice. So to me, I'm like, but the friends. And then every single she could be very dramatic
because she's hurt.
Right. I was gonna say she could be being dramatic because when you say, every single woman he comes in contact on the first meeting, he gets their number. Now those are the two things where I'm like, huh? But
you're thinking way too highly of yourself in that situation or of him. Every single woman he encounters, like, what?
Yeah, that to me is a little strange. The friend thing, no go, because like you said, I got to talk to my friend about that because what's happening here? Why do you have my husband's number? And then what is it that made you say this is my breaking point? Because I don't feel like this is something that he just started.
No. He's been doing it. And that's what I'm saying. There was no boundaries in the beginning to be able to say this is unacceptable and then hold him accountable to what you've said as far as the boundary that you set. That's why this is one of those crazy ones. Like, so now, 10 years in, things are getting stale. You don't want to be bothered. And so now everything is entertaining to him. But you have not said once that he cheated.
No.
You have not said once that you don't know where he's at. He disappears. None of these things. He just got the numbers in the phone. So maybe you need to pay attention to what's going on in your relationship because he's loading his bases. And now you need to see what's going on. Because he's like, well, because she getting on my nerves. And I'm about to, make sure I'm straight. People do that dumb shit. And believe me, that's dumb. Because just go be by yourself so you can be with whoever you want to be with. But to line things up is crazy. And he might be doing it right in front of your face because you might be the goober to ask questions instead of start making heads roll. Better bash Mister in the head and worry about heaven later.
And the thing is, like you said, have you had the conversation with him? Have you expressed that it is bothering you and the reason for why it's bothering you? Because I didn't hear anywhere in the letter where she said, I talked to him and then he's still saying, no, he's not going to do it.
Oh, he's going to make her feel crazy for even bringing it up. Because that's the first game. Like, what you mean? You don't trust me?
You know what?
You don't trust me? No. Why do you have my friends' numbers?
Crazy.
For what? Because it's to make sure when y'all out, y'all safe. Like some weird ass lie like that. He's gonna go down that street. Oh, so if y'all go out and I can't get in contact with you, I'm gonna call one of them. Okay. And so
does he have to sound like that?
He does. Because he's an ass. Because if this is true, you got caught. You're terrible. Or you don't care. One of the two. Or she's tripping. So there's a lot of craziness that could be going on here that needs to be diagnosed and therapy that needs to be had. So I don't know. To me, she's tripping. Because if he hasn't done anything, then you're tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, okay, I'll put it like this. I have a friend that had a girlfriend in college that had everybody's information. And nobody thought the different. Like, she had my number, she had friends' numbers, she had everybody's information. But she was just like the plug. And nobody looked at her like, you Jezebel, why do you have everybody's number? And even my friend didn't look at her like that. Like it was not uncommon for her to have everybody's contact information.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The conversation needs to be had with him. And like you said, the friend, the whole social media thing, throw that out the window because you can't control who someone decides to follow. Like that to me is ridiculous to try to monitor someone's social media. And then, like you said, what was your reasoning for deleting all your stuff and getting rid of people that you talked to? Was there a conversation had between the two of you where he may have told you to do it? You didn't do it. So then now he's like, fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this to show you how it feels. Like you're missing a lot of information in this letter. But instead of asking the question, am I being jealous? Go talk to your husband and stop talking to social media.
Bottom line, I think that's a done deal. What's this comment say?
Bottom line, done. Be with anyone that you feel insecure with. Oh, don't be with anyone you feel insecure
You can't.
with.
Like there at this point, she's done. You're done. There's nothing that's going to make you feel secure. There's nothing that he's going to say that's going to make you like, I understand. You're done. So at this point in time, it's time to move on.
Pretty much.
Sorry. And then go get therapy. Because do not deal with the next person. Because now the next person to get one phone number, you're like, not again. This ain't gonna happen to me again. I told you before we even started, it was one of those days. Just over people today. Sorry. Because that's what happens. Now she won't go get therapy, and her brother will have a number in the phone. Why you got her number?
Yeah.
She's a coworker. Not again. It won't happen to me again. And then there'll be somebody who supports the nonsense. Right, sis? And then they're going to watch Tyler Perry movies. And that's what these niggas do. Clap, clip, clap, clip, clip.
I am starting to feel offended with the claps.
Why?
In the clips.
Yes. Clap, clip, clip, clap, clip, clip. You know, it's like he's behind, like, what? I'm just ordering a pizza. Why are you calling that bitch? I'm literally ordering a pizza. It's nasty anyway.
And it is.
I need to go home.
Sorry.
Because that's the randomness that people hate on. I'm ordering a pizza. It's nasty anyway. Have you tasted it? No.
And you know what also I can't stand? People be like, it wasn't that good, but the damn shit be gone.
Gone. Our brunch. Y'all need to make fresh waffles. What? Not near waffle in that garbage.
Not near waffle.
Yeah, we black people, you know, need to have a waffle station. What? You can't have a waffle station. There's 100 people here. Each waffle takes 2 minutes to make.
Depending on how you want it done, because some people like theirs burnt.
Right.
So that's additional. Like
yeah,
3.
So you gotta flip it again. So that's 4 minutes. 4 minutes per waffle. Black people deserve more than just frozen waffles. Those waffles weren't frozen waffles. Literally, the woman was late because she went to go get the fucking waffles. Y'all don't even know. We just vented a whole session right there. You have no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know what episode it was.
What?
When we went in on Homegirl.
Oh, no. Yeah, you might have to watch that again.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, like, we had somebody who complained that the waffles at our brunch shouldn't be pre-made, and they weren't. Our caterer was late because she had to go get the waffles because she was making them like that morning.
She also made her own butter and her own syrup.
She made her own butter from scratch and her own syrup from scratch. And we had a person say, black people deserve better than frozen waffles. They weren't frozen waffles. Well, then black people need a waffle station. You got 100 and something plus people here. You can't. This ain't Waffle House. We ain't got 9 waffle makers and we flipping them like, what the hell? Oh, make fresh batter so that you can make fresh waffles on the spot. She wore a Kenny Pickett jersey at home too. Maybe I'm triggered.
That needs to be a segment. Whenever shit is crazy.
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
So between me and my friend Chuck, whenever I'm on some old, I got a list of people who I don't fuck with. All right. And at the top of the list of who I don't fuck with is Kenny Pickett.
For real? But this guy can't be that.
After Kenny Pickett is Tupac.
Gosh.
Yeah. He's the biggest hypocrite in hip hop.
Oh my gosh.
He's borderline Drake.
Oh my gosh.
And we let him slide because women love him. And niggas be like, he be spitting. No, he don't. Tupac had 1.5 albums when he was spitting. The rest of it, trash. Trash. And folks like, he was spitting. He was a young, dumb asshole. And we don't want to admit that. So we be like, he's one of the greats. Is he one of the greats?
Is everyone catching strays because of yellow eyes?
No, because this is how we treat one another. Like, so we'll sit down and say something as silly as he's one of the greats. And then we'll look at children who act like him and say, why you act like that? Well, because you promote it. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the behavior that you promote. You think a guy like this is the greatest. He's not the greatest. He was a young, dumb asshole who did asshole things and died because he was caught in asshole stuff. What's going on? Like, that night that he died was unnecessary. It is. It was unnecessary. You died over somebody. Could you imagine dying over somebody else's chain?
Gabe, you know what? That's enough out of you.
What did he say?
Because his spell check failed him. The first he said the gay kid and me is like, drop her information, fresh syrup. Yes, Lord. Then he said, wait a minute, fat, not gay. What the else?
Ouch. And I can't delete that for you, bruh. Ooh. Can you delete that? Ooh, that hurts.
What the hell?
Gabe, that hurts. I can't delete that for you.
And then you want to keep it on the damn screen.
My bad.
To answer your question, her name is Adrian. It's Adrian's Catering, and she makes everything from scratch. She is a young Black
ask
woman.
For information?
Well, no, he was saying he wanted the information because she makes fresh syrup, and she made like a
Nashville hot.
Yeah, a Nashville hot syrup. So it was sweet, but then it also had the kick to it. Delicious. And then she had the chicken, so the chicken and waffles, and then you had the Nashville hot syrup.
She does. She does sell it. Amazing. I don't know if she has her website anymore, but she does sell it because she told me she did. Because when I tasted it, I said, now wait, you got something here.
And she made fresh strawberry butter, and it is so good. So good. Made it from scratch. And oh my gosh.
Our caterer was dope. She is dope. Hey man, go ahead and have a good night. I swear I'm gonna try to see if I can delete that for you because that's a terrible situation that was bestowed upon you.
Because I first read it and I was like, what?
Spell check did him greasy.
What does gay and syrup have to do with anything?
Well,
I needed that.
It's
yeah.
7:33. Are we running out of things? Do we have anything else?
Well, like I said, I have the Blockbusters if we want to go ahead and knock that out real quick.
Okay, let's talk about movies. Because what?
Switch up gears here.
Where is that?
I don't know. Which one is it? I think Untitled Design. Is that it?
This one?
Maybe.
Introducing Blockbusters Movie Review on TDS Radio, your go-to source for fire reviews on movies, at-home streaming, cable television, and more. Let's see if it'll get the 2 thumbs up from the sibs or if it's whack. The reviews will cover edge of your seat thrillers to heartwarming dramas. We got you covered for all your entertainment cravings every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And for my streamers, let's create an entertainment community. If you have a show or movie we should review, DM us so we can share it. Life is too short for bad movies and boring shows. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for the review and follow us on Facebook, Instagram to join the community of entertainment enthusiasts. It's Blockbusters Movie Review. Get your popcorn ready. It's TDS Radio, our voice, our culture.
Aha, Kimberly's doing it today. Y'all thought it was me, and it wasn't.
No, you did a good job last time. Because you talked about the man with 1,000 kids and the perfect wife.
Yeah, but everybody leaves whenever they think it's my segment. Speaking of that, hold on to your movies. It happened again, y'all. Remember how I told y'all we go places, we do things, and people be like, Kim, and I'm like,
girl.
Yeah, girl, girly, clacky, laugh, clack, click, clack. And I'll be like, I'm standing right here. It happened again. So we do a content day for Auntie V. For those who don't know Auntie V, she is our healing consultant who sells CBD. If you're interested in CBD, go to healingconsultant.com.
And she has her hemp oil 10% off this month.
And so what we were doing was we were shooting her commercial for the hemp oil, and the masseuse, who is the masseuse of the facility, meaning you can't even get on her books until October of this year. Like, that's how booked she is. Well, she has some time on her hands, right? And so while I'm shooting the commercial, like I'm shooting and I'm shooting. And I'm shooting and I'm shooting and I'm commercialing in and you say this and you say that and okay, then is this cool? All right, y'all good with this? Bop. Well, we got to get shots of the oil and we can go ahead and do a live massage because we got a free room. Kim, oh, ain't this about it? So she gets a free massage with the hemp oil. And me as Goober Boy Roy is filming it for them and their content masseuse. With the top masseuse. When I say top masseuse, she used to work for the Carolina Panthers, like the top set of hands. Matter of fact, I don't know which show, but if you go back and look at the healing consultant shows, she was on here and she, massaged Kim's hand. So this person was like, yeah, Kim, we'll get it ready. So I'm thinking, we'll just go back there. It'll be just, we'll just go through the motions. Nah. She had the little stones and everything. I said, now hold up. And here I am just holding the camera like back tight as hell.
I came out like, hey.
She's like, so what are we doing next? Real Kappa like, I'm like, I'm over here like, 10 man and shit off Wiz. They're like, cock. Did you get all the film you needed to get? I'm like, man, this just doesn't stop.
Sorry, bro. It was dope though. It was dope. So I will say this to those of you who actively get massages. Even if you don't, you need to schedule to get one because I did not realize how much tension I was carrying in my neck and shoulders. It's terrible. You need to go to Auntie V's website, thehealingconsultant.com, purchase your hemp oil and take it with you to your next massage appointment, because not only is it going to be beneficial to you, it's also beneficial to the masseuse because she said that it helped relax her hands so she wasn't feeling as cramped while she was administering the massage. So you get 10% off for the month of August. So make sure you go support and take it with you to your next appointment.
What damn movie did you watch? That's what I'm on. So what movie did you watch?
You ready?
I'm over here like shoulders just tight. And you got, it was a 30-minute massage, wasn't it?
I think she did a little bit longer.
She did because I had filmed for, the clock says 12. So you got 12 on the film. Then after the film, you went for about another 30. You got about 45 minutes.
Yeah, but it was pretty bad though.
And I'm sitting there just stupid outside the door, like, well, I guess they'll come out sometime. Everybody like, you good? No, I'm not. You have to pay. Oh man. Movies.
Okay. All right. So Blockbusters. If you guys have not checked out or heard of M. Night Shyamalan's latest installment, Trap, it is starring Josh Hartnett, as well as his daughter. She had made her acting debut in this film as well. But what I want people to note before going to see this movie is that this is a new M. Night Shyamalan experience, meaning that you're not going to get the typical ending that has a twist to it, where it's going to be heavy dialogue, where we're also going to have maybe even some religious aspects like we had with Signs and Devil and what was the other one? The Sixth Sense, where at the end you're just like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. This isn't so much. This is more of like a mystery, kind of, I don't even want to call it a psychological thriller, but like thriller, where Josh Hartnett is your everyday, dad who is taking his daughter to a concert, and he just seems like the well-rounded dad that has it all together, only for you to find out that he is a killer. And the whole movie is based around him trying to figure out how he's going to get out of this concert, because the entire concert is a trap to try to catch him, because it's a FBI profiler on the scene who is looking for someone of his stature, his physique, but they don't know who it is just yet. He's just going by the name of the Butcher. So the entire movie is a continual thrill ride of trying to figure out how this man is going to get out of here and what he's going to do. And I can honestly say Josh Hartnett played the hell out of that role. He did an amazing job, transferring from a psychopath to the best dad in the world, and just literally being 15 steps ahead of the FBI and police. So I thought it was a decent movie. Had I known that it was a new M. Night Shyamalan experience, I would not have sat and thought that, or waited for the twist, because that's what I was waiting for at the end of the movie. I was like, oh, there's going to be a twist. No. But I will say it was a decent movie. I say on a scale to 10, I probably give it about a 7.
Well, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I say thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
I will say this. You can tell that M. Night Shyamalan is proud of his daughter because she's a singer. So there were a lot of moments where it was the concert of her singing and performing and stuff like that. And we really didn't need any of those scenes as much as that was out there. But I think he's trying to push the simple fact that his daughter can sing. And then there were a lot of scenes with her that I didn't feel were needed. So did it need to be 1 hour and 55 minutes? No. I probably would have made it like 1 hour 30, maybe 1 hour 40. But I give it a thumbs up. I think it's worth the watch, especially if you're watching from home.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the next show, which a lot of people are watching this show, so I apologize if I'm late to it. But this show actually premiered, I believe, in July and had its finale at the end of July, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. It's called Presumed Innocent, where a prosecutor finds out that his partner is murdered, and the entire show is him trying to figure out her murder, only for him to become the number one suspect in the case. So he's trying to plead his innocence. Meanwhile, the new
prosecutor,
new prosecutor, and then who's the other person? Attorney General, are hell bent on the fact that he did it. But you notice that between the two, there is some bad blood there. So it's more so an emotional decision than it is a actual logical decision. But this show, I will say, keeps you guessing all the way up until the last episode. I thought I had it until maybe 15 minutes to the end, where I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I never would have guessed. Very, very good show. Really good character development, very good storytelling, amazing acting. And I can guarantee that you will not guess who is behind it, because I thought I had it all figured out, and I was like, oh, nope, I was completely wrong. So I give this one a 10 out of 10, a definite thumbs up. It's only 8 episodes. I believe each episode is about like 40 to 45 minutes. So it's a quick binge, but I think you'll enjoy it, because this one right here was really, really good.
All righty. Well, that's Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I don't have a closer for that, but.
Well, if you have seen Presumed Innocent or seen Trapped, or if you have any suggestions for us to watch, because I'm always looking for different shows, documentaries, and movies to check out, let us know.
And so that's the show for today.
Pretty much, because we have a whole entire tropical storm headed this way. So I don't know what's going to happen with tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. And they're canceling things in North Carolina as we speak.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm gonna check out Trap.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are about to get out of here. Once again, if you are in the you're coming or watching from the crib and you're in Pittsburgh, please again, I'm going to share our information on our way out. Go check out, excuse me. There we go. Go check out North Homewood Pizza, 531 North Homewood Ave, 412-727-1021. Make sure you go support and check her out. If you cannot support and check out in person, it does not hurt to like, share any of the information on social media, and also leave a Google review. And for us, we do have an event that we will keep your eye posted for. I will be putting out some information on that tomorrow. It is a fuck up night that we have partnered with 2 people that will be doing the fuck up night and also hosting an event of their own called Deep Dive Dialogue. So, like I said, I'll launch that information tomorrow. We'll give you the link, which should be on Instagram, correct? Or no, it's not?
I think our Fuck Up Nights one is
Okay.
on our Fuck Up Nights page.
So if you go to our Fuck Up Nights page, you can go see the link for that and go ahead and get your tickets. We'll have a good time. And other than that, man, we're going to get up out of here so we don't get caught in no rain or nothing crazy because we don't know what's going on outside because we don't have no windows in this room.
No.
So with that being said, God willing, we'll see you tomorrow.
Possibly.
If
not, y'all know what's up.
Yeah, we'll find a way to tap in. We'll hit the little thing that lets people know that you're safe on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's a button for that, ain't it?
Yeah, that shit is so annoying to me because people use it for anything.
I'm one of those people. So y'all have a good night. TDS Radio.
Appreciate y'all. Bye.
Bye. Smash burger.